Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are playing as Ashikaga. We're going to form Japan at some point. We're currently cleaning up these islands over here. We got an event for Incompetent Administrator. Hey, I take that personally. Matters of governmental organization have never been... Is that my name? Yes, it is. Yoshikatsu the First's strong suit. What a good leader does to compensate for such a known weakness is to delegate, and this is exactly what our shogun has done. Right, because I only have one level admin. But the people who have handled administration instead have proven to be more competent than honest. Government runs well enough, but tends to slowly shift its priorities towards matters which the benefactors of these irreplaceable officials find to be of importance. While Yoshikatsu I himself unable to fully grasp the intricacies of the matters in question, the guilty parties cannot easily be seen or removed from office. For now, we'll simply have to suffer the consequences. Unfortunate that skill and honor do not always go hand in hand. So we're going to gain some corruption. Alright, we'll just buy that off real quick. We have tons of cash, which is lovely. And we are starting to get enough points. We're going to wait until the war ends before we go and do it, though, because we're going to be coring a little bit more. Although I suspect we'll start all the cores, and then we'll still be... Well, no, actually, we're going to drop below that. But we're not that far away from getting a military tech either. So we are going to go and embrace colonialism soon. But not quite yet. I got, who's this? Hosokawa is deciding to jump in over here. Well, good on them. So we got a leader over here. We got hills and grasslands. So yeah, we'll stand in the hills because Great Bank Fisheries. Okay. Jarkan is doing some map swaps. That's fine. We could finish this off. Less land attrition ain't bad. And again, then we will get the discount on more military tech. The earlier you do the ideas, the better. We can actually live without this, so we may as well do this in the interest of saving points. I could save a little bit more if I waited for some of our correction to burn off, but it's only 1 point extra. I'm going to go ahead and do this. The saving of attrition is actually quite nice. We're going to fight these ships. We've got that, we've got that. We just have to wait for this naval battle to finish. Excellent. So what we're going to do here is we're going to talk to Sulu and eat them up. Nom 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 nom. Take all their money as well. Alright. Start the core. And now... corruption is growing. We are overextended. So, what's our current overextension? 43%. Okay, which means, actually, if I were to grab everything I could from Brunei, which is this. Can't hit there, that would be over 100%. We would be... That's an extra 74% overextension. So, we are going to get called for peace soon, but we're going to wait as long as possible before we go and accept these guys. Sulu. 10k. Okay, so we've got more than enough people here as is, which is great. We'll go ahead and accept that. That's fine. And so what I'm going to do then... we have to make sure we've got enough points to core all this. When are we going to finish some of these cores? Makassar. Okay, well, a year and a half. No, I'll just hold on for now. Because I don't want to accidentally spend too much admin by getting a tech level and then finding ourselves unable to core everything that we're going to take from these guys. Big question will simply be when we get... Ooh, Manila is self-sustaining. I just realized I never sent my colonists out again. I've been too focused on the warfare. I never sent out more colonists. I got distracted because I'm like, oh, I've got to check the mission in case it's one that's going to be helpful for our expansion, and then I completely spazzed on it. So, terribly sorry. That was like... all of like half of the last episode that we didn't send out the colonist. It's not so bad. Banked a little extra money along the way. But so when we get to... I think we get the call for peace when we hit 25% of our ticking war score. So we got a little while to kill before that actually happens. We got some natives. Oh, poop. Yes, let's go and move this. There we go. That's fine. Oh, we can purchase an ability! Right, we've converted enough provinces, so we were getting some of the splendor points here. So what can we get? We can get resistance to reformation. I don't think that's going to be relevant here. Blockade impact on siege. Oh, so our sieges will go faster with a blockade. That is kind of relevant, because if we're going to war, there's a good chance we're going to be warring some more coastal stuff. War score cost versus other religions. Alright. Merc discipline. Ship trade power propagation. 20% more. That sounds very good. Institution spread in True Faith provinces. Prestige per development from missionaries. That's not too shabby either, actually. I mean, we're capped on prestige now. The problem is, I don't know how unified we are religiously. We're actually quite poor. Only 65%, so I'm not sure that spread would work out. I think I might go for the trade ship one, because money is very good. Yeah, powerful trade ships. Sounds good to me. Bam. Now, when's the earliest this could kick in? Global trade must have been discovered. Okay, so that's still going to be a while. The trade bonus from either silk spices or China ware. Hopefully we can get that soon. Own all provinces of your culture group. I think that's going to happen when we annex all of our vassals. So that'll get there. Speaking of, I could actually check to see. Well, we're about to do this. That's going to reset our -3 Diplorep modifier. It's also going to add an extra -30 to Everyone Hates Me. A 50% off trader. Now, we are making a fair amount of cash, but I don't think we can afford a 6.48. We'd run a slight deficit. Although at this point, well, we're going to wait until we peace out here because we're probably going to get gold. I'm betting we can bring our inflation down. We actually might not be in too bad of a shape to run that. Hopefully I'll remember. We'll see how that goes. Silver was found in Iwami, which is also giving us 3 base production. Is that... Wait. Oh, is that overseas? No! That's here! And there is a gold province. I didn't think there was a gold province in Japan anymore. But apparently there is. Alright, you're fine. You go away. Annexation's going well. Excellent. Wonderful. You're doing a little bit of rebel busting here, which is fine. You're dealing with some natives over here. Corruption is growing. We are overextended. We're just waiting for some of that to go away, which is going to be in August of 28. So it's coming along here. Should be okay. We're nowhere close to being capped on admin. Overlord, yeah, sure, we'll give you that. For now. For now. We're on our way to becoming one of the most significant trade powers here. We get some natives attack, but that's okay. Because these should all be pretty easy to deal with. Military is divided. Should we get... Oh, I like more siege ability than siege defense. And actually, speaking of sieges, how's your devastation? 0 over here. So let's go ahead and get rid of this castle. Could wait until after the unrest goes away. That's another way for us to get a little bit more cash, which is nice. Now, you did not have a fort. You only had the castle fort. Yeah, I might wait for those rebellions to pop. Just so that we don't get an extra 10 years of separatism there. Because we'll fight these guys right away if they pop here. They'll probably pop here. And then, as long as we could respond fast enough, we could beat them first. But it might not happen. Okay, there's our call for peace. We also need another advisor. I would love a half-price level 2 Diplo advisor, I think. Oh, we can get diplomatic support. 100 points, lose some loyalty. Because we could get a minister here. That would give them... That would bring them quite high influence-wise. It brings them to 76, which is a bit risky. So I don't think we're going to do that. I think I'm just going to get a level 1. It's going to be okay. So our war exhaustion is going to start to go up. It's actually going down right now because of my tradition. Call for peace will start going up, but we don't have to rush quite yet. August is right around the corner. Now, we could afford to be above 100% for a little while. But let's just wait a tick here. And we got tons of money. Actually, I've got so much money, I should be building buildings right now because it's not going to cost us that much to reform, but I don't know. We are going to attempt to assuage their pain, increasing some rates of things over there, and do some conversion that way. All right, any second now. Boom, core and core. So we still have one that's not out there, but we're only at 12% overextension. And if we were to eat everything we're allowed to in Brunei, that's 74 overextension, so that's going to bring us up to 86. So we're fine that way. There's going to be a lot of aggressive expansion, but that's not a coalition I'm scared of. We're going to take all your money as well. It brings us to 99%. That sounds pretty good. We're going to send the demands. Boom. We are going to check our inflation. I'm going to call that worth bringing down at this point. It is rising up because of our gold mine as well, but we'll deal with that soon. We're going to start the cores over here. And there we go. We actually don't have enough to tech, so there's no reason for me to have taken that institution quite yet. But what I will do, since we know... What's our cost now? It's only going to get cheaper. Well, ish, actually. No, as long as I don't add any more states. Territories are fine. It shouldn't go up. So, you know, as long as we leave ourselves with about, 500 and change, we'll be able to institution when we can. So let's go ahead and consider some buildings here that might be worth building. Like a whole bunch of relatively valuable temples, maybe some very valuable workshops. I like that. How come it's not actually sorted by gold cost here? Do that. Do all the ones that are worth more than 10 right now. Can we find out about discounts over here? No. Trade power. It might be worth buying a few of those. Might just be worth... let's build a barracks in Kyoto. And you know what? Let's build a few more. All the ones... we're going to call that good enough. We're going to bank the rest. That's going to be fine. We conquered Jesselton, which is great. What's our next mission over here? Placate Ming. So if I got Ming happy, I'd get some power. They just want a rating of at least 100, which wouldn't be that hard. Well, I say that. Well, the harbored criminals and aggressive expansion is going away. That's going to be fine. Political refugees and we are kin are also going away, though. That wouldn't be that hard, but is it worth for 25 diplo power? If we removed Brunei from the map, then we could get more manpower recovery, but we've got to wait. Oh, I want to colonize Pontianak. Where is Pontianak? Fine. Pontianak. Is it right here? Yeah, I would love that mission. In fact, since we're making so much money right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the colonists from here. Wait a day. And send them over here. And then what we need to do is we need to have some people. Oh, I want to autonomy these guys. Actually, what I should do is do the autonomy sorted by unrest. Do. Maybe I can wait on you. That's going to be fine. Trying to figure out. I need to get some people here. I'd also like some people on this island. Okay, these are... What kind of rebels are going to pop here? Makassari Separatists. So let's take a look at them. Makassari Separatists, 16k is the most. That's flatland. Okay, we're going to be fine. If I were to grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of these and just ship them over there, I think that's going to be completely fine. And speaking of ships, y'all are going to protect trade in the Nippon trade node for now still. We'll probably still move you, but that's okay. We'll tell you to go and repair yourself if anything should come up. But yeah, let's see here. I've only got 2% of the power in this trade node right now. But there's a lot of autonomy here, and actually there's no real states here. So I don't think it's worth moving anything quite yet, but it will at some point, especially as we go and inhabit more of Malacca and more of the Philippines, so we actually get some trade goods being produced over here. That's going to be very valuable. Almost done this annexation, which is lovely. Fair amount of money in the bank. Still no reason to rush that button. Saved by a princess. Cannot imagine the terror Conquistador must have felt when he laid his head onto a great stone while seeing men standing ready with clubs above his head. Luckily for him, the chief's dearest daughter rushed forth and placed her head upon him to save him from death. Need to make sure this doesn't happen again. I can spend money to get diplo power and make someone like me. Or, yeah, let's spend money to get diplo power. I love it. Thank you. Okay, a bunch of modifiers just went away, including one of the annexed subjects, but we're just going to get it right back in a second, which is too bad. Demand military support. We will get 100 over here. Call Diet. That does put their influence shockingly high, though. Well, we'll still demand this. The 71 is a little scary. We got 4 years for granted generalship to go away. So if they get an event, we might get a little bit of issue along the way. We'll see how that goes. Disloyal estates, that's fine. Some provincial unrest. Overextension is dangerously high, but we're working on it. Visiting a shrine. Spend money for prestige. Oh, gain admin power. It's just gain admin power. Thank you. That's going to be lovely. Dun, 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 dun. All right, pop some rebels so that we can no longer have to worry about them. So we've got a settler on the way. We've got some troops in position to deal with them. How bad is the natives here? Pretty aggressive, but yeah, we've got sufficient numbers. There's only 4,000 here as opposed to 5,000, but I think it's okay at this point. Saved by Princess. Again! We must make sure this does not happen again. No, actually, you just keep doing it. I don't mind spending 50 power, or 50 ducats for 50 power over and over again. I'm totally okay with that. So we're about to finish this. Various truce timers. We're going to send them a tribute. They like the military power. Now, they don't have colonialism yet. We're rebellious towards them. Lost in mind and space. We can slow things down or lose some prestige. We'll just take the slow. It's not the end of the world. Especially since we're not actually capped on prestige. So you're here now. And things are going to go fine. Oh, alright. Sacagawea has expired. The Amazons. In Mexico, there are two small tribes with very special agreement. Oh, yes, yes, yes! The men and women live separately. Yeah, we'll just say this sounds like a bad idea just because of power in this case. I think we went the other way last time because it was entertaining to me. But this makes a lot of sense. So we still have no rivals, which is crazy. So we have no power projection. Despite the fact that we've got some age thing. Oh, okay, Diplo power and a revolt over here. That is very big. And very annoying. Also, yeah, we do have... that's okay. We still got devastation in a few of these places, so these forts are quite good. Plus, they can help with some rebellion. Okay, our force limit's gone up considerably, so let's go ahead and get a whole bunch of infantry building over here, because we're going to need more numbers. You've taken all that, so we're going to get more years of separatism. But that's the way it goes. Mutiny. Lose power. Oh, lose power, lose power. I'm going to lose the military power. Because, again, our priority will be to level up in admin so that we can get some more ideas and stuff like that, if we can. You actually don't have to stand on the jungle, because there's a fort there, so we're going to get the advantage from defending, regardless of what happens. Account of new lands. Surprising good news, despite the lack of gold. So it's a conquistador. They never sent back any gold, but they sent back a detailed map. Okay, so we're going to get 20 years of global settler increase. That's really good. That's really very, very good. I'm very happy about that, actually. Let's send more people over here, and let's go and add in a bunch more regiments here. Just really get critical mass if we can. Because they might actually group up. Okay, they did not, which is very good. So you're going to lay siege to those things, but that's fine. All of our buildings that we started that other time are kicking in, which is also lovely. Do that. We'll make sure we have a general over here ready to fight. So you guys are still building troops. Okay, so we'll get a number advantage. We'll have the defensive boost, and there's the integration. Native assimilation is very nice for the population boost as well. And core up Tango. Okay. Our conquistador went away. Aw. Now, I can get... Oh, I can't get a conquistador. This will give them more influence, so I can't do that. Do I just buy a new conquistador, then? I guess I'm going to have to. Conquistador. Boom. Well, you're very strong. I'll give you that. Alright. Hunt for the 7 cities. Go nuts, buddy. Clergy wants some control over land. Really? We did spend the insta thing. I wonder where that was actually that we got the extra thing within our state. It must be over here. One of these guys. Yeah, because these are all the state territories. Or states is what I meant to say. Can I convert any of these guys? I haven't yet. I'm not going to give... Actually, I could give Manila to the clergy. I don't know. I think I'll just give it this province. It's going to be fine. Go become clergy. So we're not going to take advantage of your increased conversion rates, but that's okay. All right, we have a numbers advantage. We're going to have a train advantage. Let's go. It's going to be fine. It's not all of our infantry together, all of our new ones, but it's going to be sufficient. So you're going to go there. You're going to go there. Some cores are finishing. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. You know what? We're going to take the admin. We're also losing some money right now. But, do I want to drop this? Well, we're going to wait for the devastation to go away, then we're going to dismantle that fort. Nope, that's those guys. We don't care about that. God damn, Ming. One day we will put an end to you. One day. But not today. All right, we're losing some money because we've got the triple colonization going on at the same time, too. But yeah, since the devastation goes away, we'll be able to save some money. So you are going to ferry back over here. Y'all, tell you what, I'm going to send one of you over here. That's going to be okay. Two of you are going to go there. We don't even need quite this many troops, actually. I'm going to split you in half. Because this is going to be overkill for what's there. That's going to be fine. We'll cut back on a little bit of the attrition. Spices, nice. Trading Chinaware happened to us, which means we have Asian trade going on for more Splendor points. I like that. Right, what I never did is check up on things after these guys were integrated. So we're not above our first limit, which is okay. Do I want to move these troops somewhere? We don't really need more stuff over here. In fact, what I think is most likely... Do we want to think about where we're attacking next, if anything? I mean, we'll probably pick up Bhutan at some point, but it's not like we have to rush. I could consider doing some wars against Pazai or Malacca. Or Malphite, like, mostly I think it'd be if we settled here first just to have a convenient toehold. Although, I suppose we actually could fabricate across here, declare war on these guys, take territory up to here, that way we'll get the adjacent bonusy for future colonization. But, again, it's such a big admin dump that I don't think we're going to do it now. So what I'm going to do, in fact, is we'll be moving some more troops to the Korean Peninsula in case a war starts out with one of our neighbors over there, which could happen. I don't need a CB, so let's go ahead and get some more friendship. Ah! Oh, our air died! Okay, we're getting the double air pop-up, which is apparently is a bug that came up. So who's our actual air? The 331. I think the other guy was stronger, but okay. It is nice that this guy's got admin skill as opposed to an admin skill of 1. But our last guy, I think, had a military of 5. Like, he was better overall. Still, that's the way it goes. We lost some claims, yada, yada, yada. That's okay. I could be doing some claiming on stuff, but again, I don't think that's really that critical. Let's go and make sure our... I wonder if we could start some annexations. I suppose we probably could, couldn't we? Yeah. Let's maybe bank more Diplo power. And just do, like, try to do 3 or 4 simultaneous annexations at that point. We'll see what we can do. Alright, you're parked over here for rebellion. And yeah, let's move you guys together. Let's tell you to move across here. Accommodation with natives. Fine. Chart peddler stopped. Okay. Levying additional taxes. More money or a lot more manpower. Well, we're not at our manpower cap, but the fact is, I think we're fine there. So I'm going to take the money. And we're going to lose Diplo power. Okay. We can once again embrace the institution. We're going to wait until we've got a few more points banked up, because that's okay. Many buildings came in. Conversion successful. Felt hats. Well, there we go. Oops. Cancel. Do this one here. Do the faster ones. There's something else I was about to check. Oh yeah, the devastation over here is at 0. And we're not worried about rebellion here for now, so we're going to go ahead and destroy that castle. And in Kushing, we are going to destroy this castle. And actually, what I'm forgetting is that we do actually have a few keeps that we're keeping. Haha, so we need to make sure to mothball those. Gain legitimacy now, make Ming like us. Or one province gets... Yeah, no, let's just do this. That's going to be okay. I guess we'll keep this until this rebellion pops. But I realize we've probably got some forts, yeah, over here that we don't need. Destroy this castle. Okay, good. That's looking pretty fine now. So once again, we're making good amount of bank. You've got that. So we got 3 colonies on the go, and we're still making money. Cibola. One of the 7 cities of gold. What? He met a monk who had stories from the natives of Hassinai about a city overflowing with riches. His people decorated their house with turquoise, used dishes of gold and silver, and had gigantic pearls, emeralds, and other beautiful gems. Find the monk! So the search for Cibola kicks in, giving us some yearly prestige while it's going on. It says it'll like last forever, but that's not going to be the case, or we could just say no. No, let's follow him. Let's do this. It might be time for us to start colonizing the New World. Although, if I'm going to do that, most likely I actually will want to get some expeditions. I mean, I'm assuming... I don't know for sure, though. No, I can't colonize here as is. But if I maybe got some islands in the middle, if I got, like, Hawaii or something... Okay, let's investigate... Okay, first of all, there's some extra ships. What are you? I'm going to get rid of the galleys. What are you? Oh, those light ships I just had. I'm going to get rid of all these. And those are my transports, right? Okay. You dock here and get you one more bark. We're going to go above our limit. We're going to pick up an explorer and pick up the seas again. And that's going to be okay. And actually, my light ships over here, we're going to get many more light ships. I'm going to save some money so that we can do the institution. But we're going to get some more light ships to actually do trade stuff. Rebellion still very much brewing over here. Is there another one, or is this... Oh, Korean separatists are really brewing quite a bit. 27.7 years, but it only takes 1 tick. It is going to be only 10k, though, so that's going to be very manageable. And actually, I'm going to send some dudes over here. Yeah, we'll keep them spread apart so that they don't get attrition when they arrive. That's going to be fine. So you're going to stay there. If we take a look at the unrest map mode, yeah, we've got those, and that's it. And then... not even really anything going over here. Drunken whiskey thieves. Gain admin, gain diplo, gain military. Now, I mean, if we did go up into diplo a lot more, then we'd also find ourselves in a position with more trade range, and that would let us do the Americas. When's our next time we level that up? At level 9. It's only by 50, but that's a huge difference, actually. That's actually really... Because let's see what we're short at over here. If we wanted to colonize, say, Alaska right here. We're short by 200. Now, we get a 50% bonus, but that's still not going to be enough, so... I think we admin it up, because we're going to have to be sinking a lot of admin points here. Although, we want to level up our Diplo as well. And actually, hold on, I wanted to annex these guys. Maybe I should have put it in Diplo. And actually, I probably should have stayed on Diplo focus. Now that I think about it. Especially since right now we've got such a huge disparity in tech. That if I grab... Well, if I grab more military, then I'll start to suffer unbalanced research. You're still wickedly overextended. That's nearly done, though, so thank goodness for that. Is it time? Well, you could still save a little bit of money if we just wait a little bit longer, so why not? Oh, saved by the princess again! Alright, keep giving me Diplo power. Which turns out to be what I actually need, not so much admin. I gotta remember that. Although, the countries that are left here are pretty small, so they're not going to be that expensive to go and integrate. So thank goodness for that. Oh, Chiba! Chiba, you're being very bad. Very bad. You have to go and make puzzles now. Boom. Okay, that's fine. Gain population. We got a proper uprising. Oh, they actually got up to 17k. And they've got a decent general here. Well, let's go anyway. It's probably not going to work out, but... I have to try. Because I forgot that we mothballed that, so... Ooh, divorce. Cores, good. Okay, we are going to beat these guys. Just barely. Whoo-hoo! Okay, let me cancel that. That's going to be okay, so we're going to get rid of this. I forgot we'd mothballed it, and I shouldn't have. Alright, Rebellion risks. The only one that's high is Korea. It's actually going down. Sulu is 13 years away. That's going to be fine. 5.7 years for the Animist, and that's going down. And as we actually get rid of our overextension, then that's going to improve as well as our national unrest continues to fix itself. I don't think I'm going to leave these troops here. I'm definitely not going to leave the ones in Sulu. Actually, we have to do some rebel busting there. You know what? Maybe I'll just move the extra dudes here just for a bigger decrease in the rebel busting. All right, still not going to rush to take up the new policy. That's going to be okay. I'm happy I put the points into quantity ideas here because delaying the military power is actually going to be important. So we're not planning any wars in the very, very soon future because we're not going to be positioned for that because of what we're doing with our power points. But I do have to stop expanding here. Ivory, nice. Colonial enthusiasm's kicked in, which is a really nice bonus. More coring is done. Turn Pontiac into a city. We're going to take that for the bonus base production later on. We could take this policy, but I don't think that there's any reason to do that whatsoever. So next episode for sure we'll be taking the institution because we aren't going to be coring anything else. We're going to be enjoying our stability right now. We're going to keep expanding via colonization at this point. I do want to maybe keep taking the trade nodes. You're into Malacus. We really want the trade to start staying here. We're going to have to make some decisions as to what we want to do with the trade. Now, until we get more power on the Hangzhou and Canton trade node, we might not be able to divert a ton of trade over here. That being said, and we don't have any territory presence here, but a few ships doing the right thing might be good. And actually, yeah, that's being sent to Beijing. Beijing is still the power node, and pirating that might still be the way to go. I don't know. What are our merchants actually doing? You're collecting trade over here. You're directing trade. Yeah, there's really not... If we got more trade range, directing trade from here into the Nippon trade node might be a valuable thing, but we don't really have that yet. Oh, speaking of which, I am going to... And this is going to put us over our limit, but that's okay. We're going to put an explorer on here. And we're going to get you back to doing exploring things. This is actually quite a lot to explore. I'm just going to do them in order. And that's going to be fine. Thanks for watching. See you next time.